Hi everyone, thank you for joining us in this tutorial video. This is Justin from Ascent Pickleball, and we are going through a tutorial on how to navigate your Ascent Pickleball app. So we're going to go through all the nooks and crannies of the app here and hopefully get everyone feeling confident that they can sign up for the events and activities that they want to. So without further ado, I'm doing this on my Chromebook, so this is the Android version. The Apple version, the iPhone version should look extremely similar. So I don't think there's going to be any real noticeable differences between the two. So if you watch this video and you do find that there's a big difference between my version and the iPhone version, please let me know so I can address that in future videos. So here we go. At the top here, you see my name. I'm logged into my account. This will be down here on the account tab. This will be where you go as soon as you log in. It has my virtual credits. We'll talk about those a little bit later, but basically virtual credits are a dollar value of credits that you have on your account. So I have basically a $50 worth of free Ascent credit on my account. My Summit members, you get $60 of credits every month, and those are to be used towards court rentals. So that's how the system works. When you log in, you can see your credits and you use those towards court rentals. And I'll show you how we do that here as we move forward. Same thing goes with these replay credits. You'll have so many replay credits per month. Those go towards your quick replays. All right, so I believe we have it set currently at 5, but I do have to double check that. So you should get 5 free replays every month. All right, and we may change that moving forward, but that is what it's at right now. And you'll see that I have my duper connected as well. We'll show you how to do that. It is nice to have your duper connected, so that way when you do your leagues and everything, the duper is just there. So as we move forward, I'm not going to click on account info. The account info has my credit card info in there. So, but the account info is the generic stuff, guys. Your phone number, your email, your name, male or female, birthday. All right. So that's what's in your account info. Next, I'm going to go to preferences. Preferences is a very simple list at this time. It's basically, do you want to share your name on the attendees list or not? So if you sign up for an open play, it's either going to say anonymous or it's going to say Justin. So if I click that, that means it's going to say Justin, which is fine. I'm okay sharing my name there. Next one, play passes. This is where you keep track of your play passes. So every one of you, your play passes will renew on the first day of your membership, the anniversary month. So all of my people who pre-joined, this should say January 23rd. Now we know at this point these dates aren't matching up. So don't be alarmed if this date doesn't match up and your play passes are a little bit lower than you think. We know that. We have a call with the developer here in a couple days to make sure that these numbers get fixed. Okay, so don't be worried about that, but in the future you can look at how many play passes you have and how many guest passes you have, and those renew every month. All right. Next, let's go to favorite replays. This is where you can save your replays. So when you get those replays after you're done in your email, if you don't save them, you only get to watch them once and then they disappear. So you have to make sure you put a little heart next to your replay, and then it'll save it and go to your account. It's also pretty cool if you click this button. This is the share. So you can share it to Facebook, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, or you can just copy it. And you can copy and paste it into a text or something like that. So it is cool to have those replays there. You have your good shots. You can share them that way. Next, we're going down to purchase history. Pretty self-explanatory. This is going to show all the things that you signed up for and how much you paid for them. Okay? Pretty simple there. Next, this Help Center tab, not going to lie, you're really not going to use it. It has some FAQs there. There's not a whole lot we're going to use. The FAQs, you see, it takes us to the website. So you could look at this terms of service and privacy policy if you need, but most people don't do that. So next is your membership. You can change your membership or cancel your membership here, okay? However, I recommend if you want to change your membership type, contact us. If you try to do it yourself, it's going to charge you this join fee again. And we don't want you to have to pay a join fee if you're just switching from, say, an Ascent to a Summit or a couples to an Ascent or whatever that may be. So you can contact us and we'll switch it for you so you don't have to repay a join fee. Okay? Next up, Duper. This is where you'll go. Anyone who has a Duper account, you'll click on this Duper rating tab, and it'll give you a spot here to connect your Duper account. I'll do a separate video for that, but it is how you connect your Duper account to your profile. All right, and that's it for the user standpoint. This coach dashboard and manager dashboard down here, the coaches are for our instructors, and the manager dashboard is for the staff. So you guys won't see those on your account. Okay? So as we move over here, the community tab is going to be probably the most important tab for most of you. This is where all of the events are listed, all the things that you can sign up for. So tomorrow you can see the traditional open play, up-down split open play, 3-5 open play, etc., etc. If you want to, you can also search by date up here, and you can filter them out. So if you really just want to look for clinics, you don't have to scroll through everything. Just click clinics, and it'll pull up the clinics that we offer. Okay? Same thing for leagues. If you're interested in leagues, you can just filter out the leagues. We do have all those in there, and same for tournaments. You'll see our Duper shootouts are in this calendar for January. Okay? So the community tab is where you're going to sign up for all that fun stuff. Open play, clinics, leagues, and tournaments. Next up, we're gonna skip reservations. Actually, we'll go to reservations. This shows all the things you are currently signed up for. Okay? So you can scroll down. I'm signed up for a lot of stuff. Let's click on event details for traditional open play tomorrow. So you get to see the attendees. Again, on that one toggle, if you click no, you'll show up there anonymous. It shows you the spots left and the price. Okay, now don't let that price fool you. As I'll show you in a second here, if you go to book something and you have play passes left as a member, it's going to zero that out. So it's going to use your play pass and it won't be $8. Okay, so that $8 is what the cost would be if you ran out of play passes. If you're on your account as a guest, it's going to show $12 or $15, depending if it's a weekday or a weekend. So it knows whether you're a member or not. So that price will change based on who you are. Okay? You can also cancel your reservation on this page as well. So that's the reservations tab. Basically, you're looking at all your reservations, and you can look at your history, all the things that you were signed up for. All right? As I scroll down, you can see I was signed up for a lot of stuff. Last but not least is our booking tab. This is the other important one. This is especially important for my Summit members because you are the ones who are going to be booking and renting your own courts. So this is how you're going to rent your courts in the system. Just like their community tab, you can filter out whether you want a court or a coach. So you'll also use this if you're booking a lesson. So you could click coach and notice it brings up your coaches there, okay? And if you were to click one of those coaches, it brings up their availability. We want a court. So you can search if you happen to love a certain court, you can click that court and it'll search that court. But this page is probably just the most useful. You just scroll through what days you're looking for. So let's say we want to book a court for tomorrow. You'll see that there's 2 courts open at 8 a.m., 2 courts open at 9 a.m., 1 at 10, and 1 at 11. So let's say I want to book from 8 to 10. All right, I have to book the 8 a.m. time slot, and I have to book the 9 a.m. time slot. You have to click both of those. So we've seen some people that are just clicking the one, and then they have to add a second hour. So this is the page that you could, if I wanted to book another time slot, I book it right there. And you can see down here the price keeps going up. Okay? So I'm going to do 2 hours for $60. We're going to go ahead and click checkout. So this is where I said don't let the upfront cost fool you, because when you get to this page, it'll use your credits. So if you have a play pass on the open plays, it'll zero out, and here it used my 50 credits to take this down to $10. Okay, so for whatever reason, if you don't want to use your credits, you can press that X and not use it. Okay, the other thing that's very cool about this is you can pick the court here if you want a particular court. You do have to pay an extra fee if you have a court you really like. So I just do auto. It lets me, assign whatever court's open. Group size, you can pick your group size here. Let's say it's 4 players. Split the bill. This is what most of you are going to do. Okay? So when you book that court, it says here $15 per person. Your bill will be split based on the amount of players when play begins. You can select who pays and who you cover after completing your reservation. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So if we do 4 players for 2 hours, it's going to be $15 a person. We can add more time here if we want, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to click reserve. And here we go. It says I'm booked. So now what I also like about this is I can send an invite to split the bill. Okay. Now notice this small print down here. Price per person may vary based on group size. Here's the big deal. Non-members incur an additional $2.50 guest pass. Okay. So if I'm the member, I might be paying this $15. Basically, the way the system works is it doesn't think that your guests should pay the same amount that you do because you're a member, which we agree with, right? And so that's why they add that $250 guest pass on. So your guests are going to be paying $15 plus $250. All right, so it'll actually be $17.50 for each of them. Okay. Now, if you want to cover that and you want to pay for all your friends, you can click free invite. All right, and you can share them. Whether you want to, in your phone, it'll give you the option to send via text message, email, and if you want to split the bill, you click that one, email, and you could type in your friend's email. It says email because I'm on my computer, guys. On your phones, it'll give you a chance to put their cell phone numbers in there and actually text them the link. And if you do that, it makes it a lot easier on our end because it will create an account for them. They'll have to create an account and they'll put their payment info in. And then it charges them automatically. So they don't have to come pay when they get here. Okay? And then once your booking is done, it charges everyone the correct amount. All right? So that's what it looks like when you book a court. Highly suggest using this invite tool. It is extremely helpful to send it to your friends, and then they can go accept the invite, and you can see who signed up for your reservation, so you don't have to keep track of it. The app does it for you. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and close that out, and that's about what we have for pod play. Okay? We'll go real quick. If you want to do a coach, I'll click myself. Confirm. So you can see I have no availability on Friday the 27th, Saturday the 28th, no availability at 8, 9, 10 to 2. But if you wanted to book me at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's availability there. So depending on what coach you want, you can find the availabilities of certain coaches that way. Let's say we want to do 10 a.m. on Monday. Check out. And it's the same thing. So if I wanted to invite friends to this lesson, I would click split the bill. Okay. Now that lesson looks super expensive, $160. Well, that's because it's for 4 people. Okay. So if I take that down to 1 player, book court for 1 player, notice it changes those rates. Okay. Or take those virtual credits out. All right, so if you wanted to reserve that lesson, there would be your cost. Okay? So that's kind of how it works, booking lessons, booking courts, using the community tab to get into your open plays, leagues, clinics, etc. I hope you guys found this video very helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me at justin@ascentpickleball.com, and we look forward to seeing you here, and I hope you all had a great holidays, and we'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.